The number of food-insecure households in Zimbabwe is continuously rising. Communities in both rural and urban areas are starving, suffering more from hunger than from the coronavirus. And in such tough times, the spirit of Ubuntu and African humanity will show itself. Samantha was heartbroken by the municipality's decision to shut down her relief kitchen earlier this week.
I literally sobbed myself to sleep the past 2 days because that decision not only affected the morale of the team that I work with and myself, but also affected the beneficiaries of the kitchen.
Next time is 4.
What started as a small initiative to feed those close to her has attracted many people from neighboring vicinities. A lot of the vulnerable worked in the country's informal sector, and the COVID-19 imposed restrictive measures have ultimately taken food from their mouths. And when the municipality shut down this neighborhood food aid project, it pained Samantha to turn away the hungry people who now relied on her.
The kids were the worst. I remember yesterday they came knocking at the gate at around 6:30 asking if we had changed our minds and why we had decided to stop feeding them. So that weighed really heavily on my conscience.
The local municipality is assisting Samantha to comply with the regulations of running a food distribution scheme.
Make sure that she is registered, she is properly licensed, the premises have been approved, especially by the city health department, to make sure that we don't end up in a disaster where people may be poisoned, not because she deliberately does that, but simply because the hygiene standards are not met. And every government in the world makes sure that such facilities are subject to regulations and subject to local bylaws.
Samantha's lockdown relief kitchen will reopen on Saturday morning, ready to serve sadza porridge to nearly 400 children. Namapolani, SABC News.
Mozambique has asked South Africa for help to fight growing anti-government insurgency.